I'm Belle from budgetwithbelle.com. So glad to have you. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to talk about how I was able to save $25,000 in under 2 years on an entry-level salary. You don't want to miss it. Okay, let's get right into it. So, first things first, I made saving a priority. I made it a goal. I said, this is what I'm going to do. This is why I'm going to do it. This is why I want to do it. And this is how I'm going to do it. So by doing that, number one, I paid myself first. I paid myself first. Let me explain. I automated my savings by paying myself first. Yes, I took care of my bills and expenses because those are absolute necessaries. You can't get around that. I made certain that I paid myself before I made other obligations to someone else or something else. So, 2, I made extra money. I looked for different side hustles to earn extra income. At that time, I worked at an entry-level position at a local hospital. I also decided to keep the job that I was at a local nursing home. So, with my full-time income and per diem income at the nursing home, plus I was selling different items off of Tresby and eBay with the help of my sister because she had a lot of designer bags. Yeah, I know, don't ask. So those were some of the things that I did, and I was able to continue doing that and buying and selling up and all that jazz. It was pretty fun while doing it, like buying things at a lower amount and then upselling it on different websites. I made saving a priority, number 3. It literally became something that I did without thinking. Nothing else mattered besides saving. I made it a priority. If you want to achieve anything in life, you have to give it that kind of gazelle-focused gaze. Like, you have to make it a priority. Whether it's a relationship or whether it's trying to get a degree, if you make it a priority, it's, it'll come to fruition faster, better, and just more easier because it becomes a priority. I don't know if that's making any sense to you, but what I mean is like just give it the attention that it needs. Savings became my thing. Okay. Number 4, I trimmed down on my monthly bills. At that time I believe I just graduated out of college, so I didn't have a ton of bills, but I did have student loans. My sister and I lived in an apartment that we shared together. Rent was not super expensive, so that allowed me to do more with my money. So I was grateful to have that opportunity. But what I did do at the same time is that I trimmed down the bills that I did have that were in excess, such as my gym membership. I never went to the gym. I just didn't go. Gym membership, we had cable, but no one was ever home to watch TV. I think another thing we stopped doing when we stopped buying water bottles because that was super expensive. We just traded in with a filter, drink sink water. Just little knickknacks. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm not much of a tea drinker either, so I didn't have to worry about stopping drinking coffee and stuff like that. But what I did do is eat out a lot. That leads into the next one that we're going to talk about, which is, I'm just going to skip one for a second and go to 6 and come back to 5. 6, I ate at home. It made more sense to eat at home, meal prep, and it kept me healthy, which also helped with not having to need a gym because if, nutrition is between 70 to 80% of weight loss or weight retention or just staying healthy. So eating at home really helped my pockets and it also really helped me stay in shape. So let's go back to number 5. 5, I opened up multiple bank accounts. I did not keep my savings in the same account that I use for day-to-day paying bills or just, miscellaneous items. I opened up a credit union with my local credit union in my city, and I also opened up 2 online bank accounts that were out of sight, out of mind, that I was automating my savings to. So I did not see it. I did not have full access to it immediately. It would take some time to get into. So those are the things that I did, and those things really, really helped me out because, when you don't see something, it kind of, I don't know, you don't miss it. But if you have a hard time automating your savings, if you guys ever heard of the app called Digit, I will link it in the description below. Digit has we tried out Digit, and I was able to save over $1,000 in a few months, which was pretty cool because it was automatic and it was in very small increments, 17 cents. Some days it was $17, but most of the times it was under $1 every time, which is pretty awesome because, like, they're taking little cents that you don't even would miss and putting it away from you. The reason why I stopped using Digit is because it was $2.99 a month. I thought that was a little hefty for the price, given the fact that they're taking my money and probably reinvesting it into the global economy and making more money from it, and I wasn't getting any of that interest like that. Just saying. So, but if you have a hard time saving, you should definitely check out Digit. And I think the $2.99 price, granted, it's $2.99, but it is helping you save. So at the end of the day, it is a business. People gotta eat, so it is what it is. I think you should definitely check it out. But for me, I felt as though my family and I, we can save on our own. Tried it out just so I can give you guys my honest opinion about it. I should do a review on it. I will. Okay, so let's get right into it. Number 7, I brought food to work from home. I brought lunch to work. I did not buy lunch out anymore. I love to eat. My best friend and I, that's what we do. And I think that's probably like every single girl on this planet, right? We enjoy eating. We enjoy eating out. We enjoy new experiences with food. I absolutely love to eat. So, with that being said, I would have lunch pretty much every day. 5 days a week. Ridiculous. And I never thought about how much that was costing because I never was mindful of it. And it adds up, and it adds up rather quickly. Some days it'll be just $5, other days might be 15. Some days, one time we actually went to a restaurant with a group of colleagues and it ended up being $30 per person. That's unaffordable once you do that math and over time. So I cut that back 110%. Cold turkey. Just stop eating out. I brought lunch to work, and that really helped out my budget. 8, I stopped trying to keep up with the Jones. I don't know about you, but it's easy to have social media envy and easy to fall into this trap of comparison that we all do. Wow, she got a new car. Wow, she's really doing this. Wow, she's taking this vacation. And before you know it, you're forcing yourself to do certain things that you cannot afford at that time to keep up with other people. And I was there, I made that mistake, and I know it's easy to do, especially given the day and age that we live in. We all want nice things. We all want to do things with our family and friends and just to enjoy life. But sometimes you're not ready or able to do it at that time. Just stay true to yourself. Still love yourself for who you are, and just enjoy the journey that you're in right now and not focus on what X, Y, and Z are doing today. I stopped that. My life has become much better. I'm happier because I'm no longer comparing what this person's doing with that person. It just doesn't matter to me anymore. I'm just focused on what I can do for myself and my future and my family. So, give it a try. It actually works. And lastly, number 9, I stay focused on my goals by rereading my goals on a daily basis. It gets hard because life gets in the way. Things are always happening around us. In order to stay focused on the task, you have to read it over. You have to rewrite it. You have to look at it. You have to become it. You have to breathe it. It literally has to become second nature. Like, hey, I want to save X amount of dollars this time. I want to get out of $13,000 worth of debt this time. You have to continue reading it, writing it, looking at it over and over again, because in order to stay encouraged and motivated to continue on through the path, you have to continue looking at your goals. Any successful person you know or books you have read, they say that. You have to look at your goals. Write them in the morning, write them before you go to bed, write them throughout the day. for me, what I did while I was trying to achieve that goal is I set up a timer on my cell phone 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and night, to review my goals. Wherever I was, the alarm would show up and it would say, hey, Belle, time to look over your goals. And I would sit down, take a couple of seconds, and just say, okay, I'm on task. I was able to save X, Y, and Z today. Okay, so it allows you to stay on task without getting distracted, because it's really difficult, you know? Like, life happens all the time, so it's good to do that. Those are the 9 steps that I took to get to be able to save $25,000 on an entry-level salary. I was super proud of achieving that goal. I was really excited to be able to do that because it gave me stability, because I know that, like, the economy, something's always happening. There's always layoffs around the corner. So knowing that I had more than enough in emergency fund made me feel good. The next video I'm going to bring to you guys is to talk about what I did with that money. If you're looking to learn how to save and do better with your income, I have wrote out this blog post in super long details with links and different resources to help you out. I've linked it up above, and I've also linked it in the description down below. And shoot over to budgetwithbelle.com. I have a ton of resources to help you with any stage that you might be in when it comes to your debt-free journey, saving money, or making extra income. Let me know if you guys are interested on learning how to make extra income online, because I have plenty of resources and I would love to share that with you guys. I hope this video was resourceful for you. I know it wasn't super long, and yes, some would say that this is a lie, but it wasn't. You want to see a screenshot of my bank account? No, not your business. But anyways, I hope this was resourceful for you. See you in the next video.